What's going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? Welcome to Card Junkies. Hope everybody is having a great week so far. Give some people a couple minutes to jump on here. How's it going, William? All right, there it goes. Looks like we have several people on now. For some reason, it was not giving me the count, but I found that now. So since we have several people on, we will go ahead and get started. If you are new to Card Junkies, welcome aboard to the Card Junkie Facebook group. Also, be sure to like us. Also, follow us on YouTube. We load the same videos up to YouTube. We don't stream live on YouTube, but we do load the videos up as well as they stay on Facebook for viewing in the future if you want to go back and watch. What's going on, Cameron? Looking for some Lions, St. Brown, and Sanders. Definitely should pull a couple of those tonight. And then also make sure you follow us on the eBay. We tend to do breaks usually about once a week. We got 10 boxes last week, 10 boxes this week, and we're doing 10 boxes next week. 2021 Illusions Football. Let's get to the team list rundown for tonight. Everybody hear and see me okay? Everything looks good. We have David with the Cardinals and the Ravens. Nick has the Falcons. Charlie the Bills. Ashton checking in with the Panthers. Caden the Bears. John C. the Bengals. Ashton again with the Browns. David R. again with the Cowboys. Ashton with the Broncos. Kimberly G. has the Lions, which I saw as Cameron in the chat. Daniel is the Packers. Nick the Texans. Ryan the Colts. Raul the Jaguars. Daniel P. the Chiefs. Daniel H. the Raiders and the Chargers. Nick B. the Rams. Brian the Dolphins. Neil the Vikings. Richard G. the Pats. Josh K. the Saints. Ashton again with the Giants. Raul the Jets. Ashton the Eagles. Daniel the Steelers. Raul the 49ers. Ashton Seahawks. Josh Bucks. Ashton Titans. And Josh Washington football team. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. These are the names I got off eBay. Like I said, Cameron on your wife's account, perfectly fine. You know who you are. Just like to go through the rundown just to make sure you're on the right break if you start the break from the very beginning. Again, this is Blaster Break number 2. We have Blaster Break number 1 was last week. And number 3 just went live on eBay. And it'll be same time, same place next week. So hopefully pull y'all some team sets if you're looking for that. If you're looking for the top rookie quarterbacks, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, any of the above. Good luck tonight. We have 10 blasters. Here's your configuration of what you can pull if you want to pause the video and take a look at that. You can. Leave it there for a second. I'm looking for Starlight Emeralds, Diamonds, Stardust, whatever you want to call it, Dots. I don't know. It's called both things. I don't really know. We'll pull several of those. And then also looking for the Holo Heroes. So, yes, William, this is break number 2. This is the one that just ended a couple of hours ago. All right, let me... Okay. So, anyways, that's what we're looking for. Box number 1. Everything is all good on my end. We will get started. Good luck, everybody. William, supposed to have the Chargers. Before I open this, let me just check this real quick. William, is your eBay name William also? Or is it something different? Yes, William Harris on the Chargers. Yeah, so it is in there as William Harris. Give me 1 second. Let me take a look at this. Los Angeles. All right, there you go, William. I changed it for you. I see what I did. I accidentally had Daniel on there twice, copying and pasting from that. But you are in the right place, William. You do have the Chargers. And again, if I typed your name wrong or something like that, I'll have to go through the team list rundown, try to keep it correct, but human error sometimes, But the shipping labels, whatever we print off, that is going to be correct from eBay. So, empty box. Box number 1. Let me get some cushions out here for me to put the cards on. But thanks again for joining us tonight. Here we go. 6 cards per pack and 6 packs per box. All right. Miles Gaskin, Russell Wilson, and the first green is going to be Cornell Powell for the Chiefs, emerald green. Stevenson, Crowder, and DJ Shark, base. So these first couple boxes we'll go through kind of slow just in case you're new to breaks or new to the product. Just like to give everybody a chance to look at it and also make sure my angle is pretty good so you can see the cards. Kyler Murray, Travis Etienne, hopefully he comes back pretty strong this year. Justin Herbert, Illusionist, Josh Jacobs, first acetate card, nice card for the Raiders. Taysom Hill, and Kene Ngwangu, probably saying that wrong, but running back for the Vikings. And then as we get to the second box, something like that, we'll speed it up a little bit. We don't want to be here all night. Ian Book, Zach Wilson Green, nice king of cards. Love that insert. Going to the number 2 overall pick in the Jets, Miles Gaskin, emerald green, Saquon, Watson, and Jamar Chase. What's going to happen to Deshaun next year? Nick Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, wonder what he'll do next year. George Kittle, Devontae Adams, clear shots. Judge Judy and Judge Dennis Mills. Rondell Moore, Sam Darnold, Kyler Murray, green. For the Cardinals, Gronk, Fitzpatrick, and Antonio Gibson. Schwartz, Zeke, Travis Etienne, and this is like one of the stargazing or something, I believe, or maybe the diamonds. Let's see here. Starlight for the Jags. Nice hit there for the Jaguars. Would have been better if it had been Lawrence, but at least it was a rookie. First one of those we pulled thus far in the 2 breaks. Not sure what the odds are. No, it's pretty rare on the diamond. Bateman, Marshall, and DJ Moore. Yeah, Diamond, Starlight, Stardust. All these names get confusing, and Dots, and I don't know. All these card companies, Panini, Tops, whatever. Empty Box comes out with all these gimmicks, but nice to have, especially if you're PC and somebody try to get a rainbow of them. So not bad for the Jags there. All right, Hopkins, Kyle Pitts. Oh, and we got a number, Dak Prescott on the Ruby out of 125. This is the first one of those. We didn't pull any of these last week. So far, so good in this break compared to last week. First Ruby and first Diamond. Not bad. Good looking card. Devontae Smith, Mystique, Darden, and Jalen Hurts. Keenan Allen, Miles Gaskin, and that's the Stardust or Dots card. Should have called both. Not really, honestly, not sure which one it technically is. Trevor Lawrence, green, to match the uniform. Nice hit there for the Jags. Jags doing good so far. Wentz, Waddle, and Mahomes. So not bad at all so far. And we're only a box and a half in. Trevor Lawrence Emerald. Then we have this. Can't see it, but all right. Next pack. There's your St. Brown, Big Ben, Devontae Adams, Shining Stars, Kyler Murray, De'Ami Brown, and Lamar Jackson. Mostly looking for the acetate inserts, as well as those special inserts. Zach Wilson. Following that up is a Peyton Manning green, King of Cards. Cam Akers, green emerald. Stevenson, Crowder, and Shark. Some of these cards that were, not all of them, but some of them that we're soft saving now We will top load, just depends after the break, just for the speed of the break. Powell, King of Cards, Peyton Manning, so nice, get the green and the white in the same box. Hill and Kenyana Ngogwu, or however you say that. Gaskin, Murray, Elijah Moore, green. Saquon, Deshaun Watson, and Jamar Chase, second. Chase. All right, box number 3. Empty box. So what y'all think about those football games this weekend? Crazy, huh? Probably some of the wildest games and close games and 20-something points in the last under 2 minutes to go in the Kansas City game. Judy Mills, Gronk. King of Cards, the GOAT, Tom Brady. Trevor Lawrence, and Cam Akers. Cam Akers like to try to give it away for the Rams, fumbling twice. Fitzpatrick, and our next Stardust or Dots, Cortland Sutton. We have Antonio Gibson, Emerald. Elijah Moore, Sean Taylor, Nico Collins. Antonio Gibson, Marshall, DJ Moore, Panthers there, going back to back. Mac Jones, Illusionist, Dak, and Jefferson. First Mac Jones sighting. Pats. Fryermuth, Dak Prescott, green. Terrace Marshall, green for the Panthers. Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, and Eskridge. Daniel Jones, Allen Robinson, Mac Jones, base. Clear shots, Brett Favre, Fihoko, and Stephon Diggs. So anybody have predictions for the game this weekend? Who do you think's going to the Super Bowl? Any score predictions? Mac Jones, base. Sutton Mono, DJ Moore, green. Like a third green or something for the Panthers. Stafford, Williams, and Matt Ryan. All right, moving on to box number 4. A couple of Mac Jones there in box number 3, but nothing super special. Empty box. Yeah, it is a problem. Acetates do chip a lot, and they also have, like, you can see the paint flakes on some of these. Carson Wentz, Jalen Waddle, Patrick Mahomes, Mystique, Davis Mills, Josh Palmer, and Chase Claypool. Rams and Bengals. That would definitely be different. I like Kansas City. I'm a big Mahomes fan. I drafted Mahomes back when Alex Smith was still playing, put him on my bench, and obviously it worked out for me. Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, and the Giants. He's kind of a bust this year. Dalvin Cook, Trey Lance, and Brandon Ayuk. First, Trey Lance. So, what do you think the score is going to be of that game? If it is Rams and Bengals, Cameron? Any guesses on the score? Lamar Jackson, Stevenson, Crowder, Shining Stars, and Mac Jones. There you go. On the Pats. Baker, touchdown maker. That one don't look too bad. Low scoring game, huh? 2017, that's it? I don't know if the Bengals would be able to hold them that low. DJ Shark, Illusionist, Austin Eckler, Deshaun Watson for the Texans, Josh Allen, Hopkins, and Kyle Pitts. Oh, backs left. Taysom Hill for the Saints. I wonder what's going to happen with them with Sean Payton. King of Cards, Zach Wilson, Keenan Allen, and St. Brown. Somebody was looking for Lions earlier. Still no color yet for the Lions. This one feels kind of heavy, so I'm guessing we might have a relic in here. Looks like we do. Deshaun Watson. So I don't know if you can see it right there. Deshaun Watson. Not like it matters too much, but there is a little bit of like indentation right here. Let me grab a old school kid reporter. I'm going to go to the back. Oh, we got Bengals. Is it Jamar Chase? Oh, yes, it is. Jamar Chase. Green. The relic is right here. I'm just going to sit it down. Jamar Chase on the green. Big Ben Adams and a Zach Wilson. Man, fire pack. Zach Wilson. Let me grab some more sleeves here. Got this nice emerald Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase right here. Congrats there for the Bengals. And we have our relic. Go ahead and get rid of this to Sean. And our relic is going to be Instant Impact. Oh, I had it right the first time. Instant Impact, New York Giants, Kadarius Toney. Not much doing there. Nice hit for the Giants though. I like this relic or patch, memorabilia, whatever you want to call it, better than the small squares that are in this set. But congrats there, Tony. All right, let's go move some of these base cards out of the way. Move on to the next box. Pretty good last box. Empty there. Still hopefully find a hole here as possibly. Devontae Smith, Big Ben, Michael Carter, Green, Kyle Trask, Travis Kelce, and Trey Sermon. Another Ruby would be nice, preferably of one of the top quarterbacks. DK, Tutu, Alvin, King of Cards, Dak, JK, and Harris. Lawrence, first card out of that pack. Following that up with a Josh Allen. Shining Stars, George Kittle on the Emerald. Cam, Henry, and Tony. Anybody else got any guesses or predictions for the remaining playoff games? Cameron said Rams and Bengals. Illusionist, Gronkowski, Darden, and Jalen Hurts. Nico Collins, Dak Prescott, Rondell Moore, Green, Carson Wentz, Jalen Waddle, and Patrick Mahomes. Justin Jefferson, Justin Fields. Justin's going back to back. Russell Wilson, clear shots, Darwin James, Brown, and Lamar Jackson. All right, not too much there. Next box. Halfway home, guys. Who are we looking for? Who do y'all want to see? I'm still looking for somebody. Looking for Barry Sanders earlier on the insert. To pull up top rookie Ruby. What teams y'all looking for? Alvin Kamara. I'd just like to know who's on the chat. Trevor Lawrence. Cam Akers. Kyle Pitts. Illusionist. So several Lawrences so far. I think that maybe number 3 or so, something like that. Elijah Moore, Keelan Mond, and that's going to be the Stardust, or Dots, Carson Wentz, Deshaun, Jamar Chase, and Jerry Jeudy. Dots are kind of hard to see sometimes, just with the glare. There you go. That's a good one right there. Just because of the makeup of these cards. I have not yet. Not in this break. I have seen them before, pulled them before, but not yet, Cameron. Clear shots. William asking for the Herbert and shall receive the Herbert. Nice call, nice hit. Clear shots there. Davis Mills and Rob Gronkowski. I'm looking for JT and the Colts. Cameron the Barry Sanders still. Justin Jefferson, and anybody want to take a bet that Justin Fields is right behind it again? Chicago Bears, Justin Fields. No, it's going to be an insert. Dan Marino. That's different. On the Green King of Cards, Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Emerald. Fitzpatrick, Gibson, and Marshall. Yeah, so I always like for people to comment in the chat what teams, what cards you're looking for like that. I don't know why, but it just seems like when people talk about teams or cards, it always come up. If you're in a lot of breaks, there's the Justin Fields. So it was Justin on top as opposed to back to back. Trey Lance, DJ Moore, and Ruth. I don't know. It seems like other breaks that I've watched, all the breaks that I've done in the past, I don't know why. It must be some type of karma or something, but you talk about it and boom, there it is. Stephon Diggs, Stafford, Patrick Mahomes green. That's a nice one for the Chiefs. Daniel Jones, Robinson, and Mac Jones base. So Mac Jones. And Patrick Mahomes green. Move some of these base cards out of the way again. All right, so Burger King of Cards, Cincinnati Bengals. We can get some more fire for the Bengals. We got the one green something earlier. If you just joined us, welcome aboard. This is Blaster Break number 2. We are on box number 7. This box, as well as 3 more remaining. Bengals. I know it's just a base card, but first card in the box. Maybe that's a sign. I don't know. Jamar Chase, Jerry, Judy Davis, Mills, Javonte Williams, Mystique, George Kittle, and Rondell Moore. Gronk, Elijah Moore, Big Ben, Emerald, Darnold, Schwartz, and Elliott. Fitzpatrick, Antonio Gibson, Terrence Marshall, Shining Stars, Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff, and Devontae Smith. He probably needs to take up golf as opposed to football. Definitely think that trade worked out the best for the Rams and Matthew Stafford. DJ Moore, Illusionist, George Kittle, green, Devontae Adams, green, nice uniform match there. DK, Tutu, and Alvin. Wonder what will happen to Devontae if Rodgers is not in Green Bay. His stats is sure to go down if he stays in Green Bay. King of Cards. You got it. See? Like, That's all you got to do is talk about it. Wes Burrow, King of Cards, he called it. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, as well as another Trevor Lawrence and Cam Akers. I mean, like, I don't want to stretch it like too much by saying like we need a Ruby, but so Amon Ra, St. Brown, Mac Jones, Cortland Sutton, Zach Wilson on the green. Man, these boxes are a lot better than last week, and we got 10 more lined up for next week. Hopefully, make sure to like us, favorite us, so you can join in on next week's action. Zach Wilson on the green, number 2 overall pick for the Jets, and Mac Jones. I believe that's Mac Jones, number 3, maybe? I'd like to get a Mac Jones Ruby. That'd be sweet for the Pats. All right, box number 8. I mean, we could get like a St. Brown, Stardust or Emerald or something like that, right? Empty box. I don't think that'd be asking too much. And Jamar Chase leading the box off just like he did earlier. Jerry Judy Davis, Mills, clear shots, Deion Sanders for the Falcons. Gronkowski, Tim Wallace, Fiocco on the Cowboys, Emerald, Stafford, Williams, and Ryan. Fitzpatrick, Gibson, Marshall, Kadarius Toney for the Giants, Mystique, Palmer, and Claypool. All right, we got a green insert emerald coming up. DJ Moore, and that is going to be Amari Cooper, Shining Stars for the Dallas Cowboys. Stephon Diggs for the Bills. Trey Lance, rookie for the Niners. Stephon Diggs did not really have a great game. I don't think he was very happy afterwards. And that's because Davis just killed it. Daniel Jones, Allen Robinson, Shining Stars, Justin Herbert. Another Herbert. Baker and Farsett. Mac Jones, Cortland Sutton, Matthew Stafford, green, Josh Allen Hopkins, and Kyle Pitts. Looks like that Mac Jones does have a little ding, but that's pretty common for illusions. Unfortunately, Open some more top loaders here. Go and top load this Mac Jones anyways. Alright. Box number 9. Empty box. After these 2 boxes, we will do a quick recap if you want to stick around for a couple of extra minutes. Stardust, DK Metcalf, Kamara Green, Kyle Trask, Kelsey, and Trey Sermon. Go through some of these nicer hits that we pulled, as well as obviously the top loaded cards. Myles Gaskin, Kyler Murray, Travis Etienne, Kyle Pitts, Mystique, J.K. Dobbins, Justin Herbert, base Shining Stars, Trey Lance. That's going to be Emerald, as well as another Trevor Lawrence Emerald. Couple nice rookie quarterbacks back to back there. Base. Emerald Trevor Lawrence. Ian Book, Nick Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Shining Stars, Darden, and Jalen Hurts. Cam Akers, Green. Might be the second one of those. Carson Wentz, Waddle, and Mahomes. On the base. Last pack of box number 9. Stafford, Williams, Ryan, Lamar Jackson, King of Cards. De'Ami Brown and Lamar Jackson base. All right, last box mojo. Good luck. Last chance. Box number 10. And then we'll do a recap. Empty box. George Kittle, Rondell Moore, Sam Darnold, Shining Stars, Patrick Mahomes, and De'Ami Brown. It's almost the same exact pack that we just did. It may have been exactly the same. Trey Lance on the Stardust dots, whatever you want to call it. Nice hit for the San Francisco 49ers. JK on the green, Jackson Stevenson, and Crowder. Zeke, Jared Goff, Devontae Smith, King of Cards, Lamar Jackson, Shark, and Taysom Hill. DK, King of Cards, Peyton Manning on the green. Jacob Harris. So unfortunately not too great there. In that combination, no rookies. Tutu Atwell, Alvin Kamara, Trevor Lawrence. Illusionist Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, and Jerry Jeudy. Looks like we have a relic or something here also. I'll move it down here. Cam Newton on the Patriots. Wrong quarterback. What could that be? Mac Jones in the green. Davis Mills, Gronkowski, and Fitzpatrick. All right. Here we go. Last card of the break is going to be a patch or relic of some kind. Could it be autographed? Hopefully, maybe, somewhat by chance. It is a rookie. And it's going to be autographed for the Cowboys. I have no idea how you say that name. Osha Adazua, something? I have no idea. Nice hit for the Cowboys, though. That last one for Cam Akers. So not a bad way to end the break. I have no idea what position this guy. Defensive tackle. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Maybe this top loader. It's a little thicker. And then we will do a recap. So let me get this in the top loader. There we go. All right, so not bad. Still no holo signing, unfortunately. But we got 10 more next week if you're interested. Here's the recap. Dallas Cowboys. The only autograph, Osa Adozua, who close enough, I guess. Rookie signage. All right, I'm not going to go through all these, but you got some of our dots, got some of our nice rookies. A lot of Trevor Lawrence, 2. Justin Fields, number 1. Trevor Lawrence has a third one. Justin Fields, 2. Another Trevor Lawrence is 1. Zach Wilson. A couple of Trey Lance. Another Justin Fields. So pretty good on the variety of quarterbacks. Kadarius Toney, Instant Impact. That was our only other patch. We have 1 Ruby Dak Prescott. 119 of 125. Come on, camera. There it is. Travis Etienne. Nice hit there. Those are out of the first 2 boxes. Good way to start the break with those 2 inserts and then ending the break with an autograph. All right, lots of rookie green action. So we have 1 Trey Lance, Dots, Stardust. On the green, we had Zach Wilson for the Jets Emerald, Trevor Lawrence ×2, and Jamar Chase. the best rookie greens we had. And then we had Mac Jones, 1, 2, 3, 4 base for the Patriots. And that will do it for tonight's action. Thanks again for joining me. Hope to see some of y'all again next week. If you have any questions, let me know. Until next time, this is Card Junkies. Have a good night.